in this video it's going to be two parts. There's going to be a small review first, and then after the review there's going to be some ratting action. The review that I'm going to be doing is a new flashlight that I've been sent, kindly donated from the UK Amazon store, and it is the ODEPRO, if I'm pronouncing that right, ODEPRO KL52 Plus hunting torch. What I'm going to be using this torch for will be mainly my rats and rabbits, which are not usually at a far distance, but in my other videos you do know that every now and then I do a bit of fox hunting. So if there's a chance of another fox, I know I've got a torch, hopefully, which is capable of being able to range out to that distance, let's say 200 yards for example, where a fox might be coming in. I can shoot it with a 223. So what I'll be checking is the brightness out to that distance, the range of beams from a narrow to wide, how easy it is as well, because I know that some torches are quite stiff, usually cheaper ones, but yeah, that's what I'll be testing, and also just talking about the package that it comes in. Now I was quite surprised at the package that it comes in, because it comes in this nice case. I'm not going to go too much in detail because we don't all need to know about the unboxing, but I'm just going to quickly show what you get in the box, and then I'm going to get on to some ratting action. And the torch that is in this, well, I say in this, it's currently sat on top of my camera. That's going to be the video camera's footage for tonight, will be from that torch sat on my camera. So I'm just going to open this and I'll show you what's inside. So what do you get? This was obviously the slot for my torch, which I've already said is on my camera just here, but what you get is 2 batteries. You also get green pill, white pill, a red pill, and the infrared, which is currently installed on there. You get a rat's tail, which is a nice feature, battery charger, and you also get, there are a few little extras in here, a mount, and I believe this is a figure of 8 mount. I do have a couple of these, so this is a spare for me, but these are really handy because they're so quick just to flip on top of your scope and just to attach any items that you need to, such as the torch. Every now and then I do get contacted by a company asking me to review their products. Now this channel isn't about that, but sometimes I will accept and do a review if I feel like the quality is there. This is just going off first hand and looking at it, and so far I'm impressed with the quality, but it is untested at this point. I've had a little play with the settings and I am quite happy, but tonight will be more of putting everything to the test. So it's just starting to get a little bit dark. This is my setup for tonight with my camcorder. You can see the ODEPRO is sat nicely on top. You can see the view there where it's currently on quite a narrow view. You can see just how much wider you can make it, just as quick as that, depending on what you're actually aiming at. This is just showing just how easy it is just to quickly change your field of view. So once I spot my target, I can then narrow my view and it'll make the target much more brighter and a lot easier to see. So switching on, I know there's a rat down there, right in that little crevice. So I've spotted my target, I've zoomed in, and in a second I'll narrow that field of view down and you'll see just how much brighter it goes. Now he seems quite comfortable there, he's completely oblivious, and I'm quite a good distance away. And I'll just open that field of view again. Some more close-up ratting. You can see just how bright that IR really is. You can see the quality of the torch and the camcorder at the same time. And this is footage which you're going to see later on in the video, where it's going to be a bit of a rat massacre. Let's go do some ratting. Well, it's about an hour yet until we have full darkness. I'm actually waiting for Lofty, because there's quite a few rats that I need to sort out. You've just seen some footage that I did last night with my impact. I think I shot 6 or 7, but I didn't want to clear them all up last night because Lofty wants to shoot a few. I don't want to shoot everything with the impact. Sub 12 is actually easier, but sometimes when they're at a distance, it is quite interesting just to shoot them with a bit more oomph. So I'll shoot a couple with this tonight, and then I'll switch over to my trusty air arms. Just got to wait for Lofty now, and then we'll crack on with some more ratting action. Little did I know how busy me and Lofty were going to be tonight. This was a massive surprise. That's just surprised me. I didn't realise there were that many rats. I just turned the camera and there was a family of families. So I don't even have my rifle out yet because I'm still waiting for Lofty. It's just got dark and now they're starting to come out. Lofty's going to arrive any second now and we're going to get straight on it. Lofty bags his first one of the evening. Literally just turned up and there was a rat just sat there by our vehicles. So now we're just moving around to the farm where we normally see more activity. Just going to set ourselves up in this area. Lofty's going to shoot first. And let's start taking him down. You'll notice Lofty's switched over to my air arms. Had a small issue with his BSA where he's knocked the 0 off, we think. So it's just easier just to switch over to mine and he carries on blasting him with that. Just giving the ODEPRO a little stretch out here. Testing out the brightness when I've zoomed right in. So it's focusing really nice. And now we're going to do a little bit of impact shooting. Stretching the distance out a little bit further.
5
Nothing too difficult, it's only 40, 45 to 50 yards. But it certainly hits with a thump. And you can actually see the slug in flight. That's enough fun with the impact for a while. So I'm still shooting, I've got my air arms back out with another quick flurry of shots. After I shot this one, you can see the panic with the rats behind. All I do with my air arms is just set the zero, away you go. It's always nice to have full confidence in the rifle that you're shooting. Right.
Which one are you going for?
I'm going left first. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to jump straight onto the right one, if I can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here I'm just giving out some quick instructions as to what I'm going to do. Top. So we've had a play with a sub 12. Now we're going to FAC again, just to mix things up a bit. Lofted just had a quick go with the impact, but now we've switched back over to the sub 12.
And that cow pissing scared it.
I can see him. See him. going bottom left first.
Mm.
Just for a bit of fun, back onto the impact again. Just to get a few more. Take a few shots with this, then switch back to the sub 12 for the rest of the evening. That's the end of the night now. Just been one of those nights where it's just been non-stop. Lofty got quite a few, I got quite a few. We've both been sharing different rifles. Lofty, I think he must have banged his BSA because the zero was good at first and then it just couldn't hit anything. And we couldn't be bothered just checking on paper, so I just thought he can use my air arms. Got my air arms out, he started blasting them with that. I've had a few with the impact, Lofty's had a few with the impact. I had quite a lot with the air arms, both of us. And yeah, and because I've been using the ODEPRO all night, hasn't run out of battery, it's been on all night on the camcorder. I've even stuck it on my impact for the further distances as well. It's performed really well. No idea how many rats we got. So yeah, it was a really good night for the numbers of rats, and I'm really impressed with the ODEPRO. I'm gonna do a little bit of an outro with the ODEPRO because there's a couple little things that I just want to talk about. Some positives and a couple of small negatives, but it's still the positives still outweigh the negatives, so it's still, in my opinion, a very good buy. Cheers for watching. Just before we wrap up, I'm going to talk about these three torches here and mainly the ODEPRO, but what I will say is there is a special discount for people who are watching this video. So recommended retail price is around £99, £100, something like that. Look in the video description and you'll get a discount code. Just follow the Amazon link and through checkout put in that code and you'll get a decent discount. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. There's quite a lot of rats there, and what I was trying to showcase in that video as well was this ODEPRO, the one sat in the middle, which was kindly donated to me to test. What I've actually done here as well was I've compared them with the cheap Optic Fire, which are about £40, and then I also have a Solaris SRX, which are about £150. So this one sits £100, pretty much bang in the middle. So it's which one would you buy? I would actually recommend all of them. It just depends on what you want to do. I have a use for all three pretty much. Cheap one if you just want to do such as close range stuff, if that's all you're going to do. If you're going to start pushing it further, I probably wouldn't really recommend it. It will work to further distances, but because when you want to adjust your beam, whether you want wide or narrowed in, they are really stiff, and that's just the way they are. But they are a cheap option, they are really good. Plus you can buy pills which are about £20 to £25. You can change the colours easy enough. Stepping up to the Solaris, £150, and all you get is an infrared torch. That's it. It comes in this little box and a rat's tail, which is nice, but that's all you get. But when it comes to brightness and distance, that one is definitely the best. If you are doing fox shooting a lot, then this is probably the one to go for. If, like me, if you're just going the occasional fox but always shooting rats and rabbits, and you know they're usually under 100 yards, you can't go wrong with this. This, I've been really impressed with just the ease of use and how easy it is to just change the bulb, the LEDs if you need to, and the fact that this is a whole kit. So you get 2 batteries, you get all these different bulbs, a rat's tail, charger, and a couple of little mounts. So again, it all comes down to which one do you need. I would recommend them all, and because I'm specifically talking about this one in this video, I would definitely recommend it. The build quality on this, you know, there's literally no rattle, and you can feel how solid it is in the hand. Battery life, I used it on my camera, it lasted all night. I'm pretty sure it had a lot more to go, and even the brightness was, you know, it was really good. I was really zooming in onto rat just to try and show you what kind of light quality you're going to get. Yeah, I mentioned the content and everything is included. I think that's really fantastic. Even at, you know, they're around £100 from the Amazon store. That's a really good price. How easy it is to adjust the beam from a wide angle to a narrow angle, I showed you just by using my fingers. Just my thumb on my finger. It's really light and smooth and so easy and really positive. Overall, I'm very satisfied with the quality of this product. Would I recommend it? Definitely. For me, it was a fantastic camera, and I'm going to feature this on more of my nighttime shooting videos, because you'll see it on my camcorder, because the footage has come out really good. So I'm very, very happy with this.